Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Talk That Tech.
Number one tech morning show in the world. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. We are live and ready to go. Just wanted to check in with you guys and see how things are going on your end. Uh, as always, thank you for rocking with us on this episode. And if you are new to the show, you can definitely tune in with us for sure. And let us know by like, comment, and subscribing what you like. And we also want to definitely hear from you. So if there's something that you want us to talk about in the next episode, let us know and we'll definitely do that. Don't forget, we'll also shout you out in the end and make sure that we get you going in regards to what it is that you do and sorry, I'm tired. Get you going, right? In regards to different topics and stuff. But we got Techo's Ralph in the building. So what's good? What's good? How's the match going so far? How's the
What's
match going
good?
so far? He's like, I'm taking my break between pickleball matches. Taking my break between pickleball matches. That's awesome, man. Appreciate you as always. Thank you for rocking with us as always. Also, we'll drop down the link if anybody wants to call into the show. You can definitely do that as well. I'm gonna drop the link, but also put up the QR code for y'all so y'all can join us as well. Definitely appreciate you. Uh, Trey on
I
the
don't
left
know what
side
happened,
today.
bro.
It's magic. Watch. What
Ah, ah.
he said just got to the park. So he's like, I'm about to whip some folks and call you back. But yeah, no, you can definitely call into the show. Let us know your thoughts, opinions. I'm also gonna drop the QR code if it's easier to go ahead and do so. Must be 18 years or older though. While people are coming into the show, I'm gonna just get. We'll switch up today, bro. How was your weekend, man?
It was good. It was pretty good. Did a bunch of content, and then also had to work a little bit this weekend, but also outside of that, it was just working on the business. That's it, man. Pretty much.
Yeah. For me, it was
Not too exciting on my end.
Yeah, no, I hear that. For me, it was just running around. We did different things going on Saturday, baby showers and um, backyard cookouts and stuff like that. And that pretty much was it. It wasn't too crazy either on my end. But yeah, man, it was quite the storm that we had on Thursday. If you're here in the Northeast, closer to the New York area, there was flooding. There was even tornado scene, which is really weird. We don't get those a lot.
I'm
But
not
yeah, a
supposed to
lot
be
of
up there.
interesting natural phenomena were happening, man. So yeah, man.
Flooding and a tornado.
It was getting close to that movie. The day after tomorrow,
Mm.
without the snow, and things freezing over. But yeah, man, this was a crazy weekend. Crazy weekend, crazy storm before the weekend, but everything else is cool, man.
Nah,
But
it's
with
just
that,
hot here.
it's just
Just hot.
fire. It's fuego, fuego. Oh man. Oh man. Well, y'all listen, we're gonna get right into it. Because this story is very interesting, especially as people are doing interviews and they have a lot of things going on right now. We kind of might see some stories, but this one is a big one that happened a couple months ago that we want to bring back to you. So without further ado, I'm gonna let Trey share a little bit more about this story.
Okay, bro. Yeah. So I actually, man, for some reason I thought it was a few days ago. But I see what you mean. I think it just came out, I
Hmm.
guess.
Hmm.
I guess when you lose this much money, you kind of want to keep that under wraps.
Yeah. It's
You don't
crazy.
want the wife to know. You don't want your family to know, and you don't want the prime minister to know because he gonna be like, "Look, I wasn't on there, and you're you might be a little crazy. Maybe not though, but we're gonna find out what y'all think about it. Basically, um, I lost my spot. Hold on one sec. But y'all, basically a guy in Singapore, while I get my spot back, he lost his munyan, okay? And not just any kind of amount. He lost two or sorry. Yeah, I'm all over the place today. I just had it and I don't know where it went.
Yeah, it was a lot, like about 3.8, 3.8 mil
Yeah,
on this
three
one.
$3.8 million. And yeah, I'm lost, bro.
Yeah, I got it
Hold
right here.
on.
I'm gonna show the video while you doing that because it's kind of
Okay,
crazy.
yeah. Yeah, show the
Yeah,
video for me.
yeah, this is it's kind of
I
crazy
don't know
how
what's going on.
basically it was created. It had the name and everything, man. So basically, I could talk a little bit about it too on this one, but yeah, Lo, it was crazy because it was a WhatsApp message from the government official to hop on a Zoom call, and it was the actual quote unquote prime minister on the call. And the person asked for your help and loyalty and to like truly try to act like it was a prime minister. And and you know how the whole scam normally works. Send over this thing, except it wasn't real. And so the police force, this is actually a video the police force released about it just to kind of say, hey, listen, if you are caught in a situation, don't do this because of $3.8 million basically that this
Okay,
businessman
we good.
wired to the people. Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that. So yeah, while the video is playing there, y'all, basically, the reason I was trying to get my notes up is because there is, I think, like a kind of different point that I do want to make with this as well, and that would be
Mm-hmm.
an asterisk of the employee might not be the weakest link anymore. So obviously, this is a story we do cybersecurity stories as well, and this is one of them. But during cybersecurity, most of the times we're taught like the basic stuff as an employee or as people in general, right? Hey, look for that suspicious email. You want to check the sender, right? Who sent it to you? You don't want to click any kind of wild links. If it's super long, looks kind of crazy, don't click those. Verify unusual request, right? I don't know you. Am I supposed to be getting this request? And then last but not least, call the person if you're not sure, right? That's what we
Hope not
normally
wrong.
do. Yeah, that's what we normally do. But these deep fake attacks, that the verification process itself should take that away. But imagine your CFO emails you and he's asking you for $2 million. You're gonna be suspicious. All right. First of all, I ain't got it for you. That's number one. But if you do got it, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna have to call you on video first and make sure this is right. Because what are we doing here? Why do we need this? So you call, you see the CFO straight on the camera. You see him, you hear him, sound just like him, look just like him. They confirm the transfer, and then you still get scammed, right? So that means right now companies eventually they are going to have to move away from the identity based trust that we that we already have to more on the process side. So it's going to be more process driven now because you can't even you can't even get through face. A familiar face, it can't be able to authorize $3.8 million like this. Right? And then you're doing it through WhatsApp. I know WhatsApp is a little more trusted everywhere else outside of the US, but I'm not, I don't know. I'm not doing that kind of, I don't got that, but I ain't doing a trade nowhere that size through a WhatsApp message. That's definitely not happening.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, right now, scammers, they're building better deep fakes. The detection improves, generation improves again as well. And so now we're in an endless like technology arms race as well. Again, obviously we're in it. I feel like we're in multiple, right? You got this going on the email side. You got this going on in the text message side. And now they've added on video. There was a point in time where you knew that video was AI for real. And now it's a guessing. It's
It's getting
guessing.
better. Yeah,
All
it's getting
right.
better for sure.
Yeah. I got videos going viral right now. And guess what? All the comments are, is this AI? This is definitely AI. No, this is real. Is this real? And so what is that telling you? That's telling you that it's getting so real out here and that you don't know. Is it real or not? But anyway, right now companies may have to make their financial processes a little slower as AI is making everything faster. And tech coach Ralph said it in the comments. For $2 million, we're meeting in person, and that might be the slower process that I'm talking about here. Hey, everything else moves fast. We're gonna have to meet in person on this last piece here just to make sure everything's straight. But anyway, right here, with the Hong Kong case, Is a big example as well. All right, the CFO and several coworkers, the scammers used deepfake representation during a meeting, and the employee ultimately authorized the transfer about Hong Kong $200 million, roughly 25.6 million in US dollars as well. So I mean that's another one as well where you're just like, bro, this is crazy. You know what I mean? Um, but either way, what I was thinking about, Joseph, with us, imagine like me. Imagine I FaceTimed you, after the show or something. I was like, yo, I'm sitting right here in
Yeah.
the studio, same voice, same background. And I tell you, like, hey, yo, I don't know, I'm locked out of this account or whatever. And I need you to send me a verification code. Verification code come over to you. Are you going to give it to me?
Good question. I would absolutely give it to you at this
Yeah,
point.
exactly, bro. Exactly. Because, but listen, 5 years ago, the video calling, when you video calling somebody, it was probably one of the strongest ways to verify. Like, yo, if we're remote, that's one of the strongest ways. And now in 2026, you got to verify the verification. We got to verify the verification, and that's crazy to me. But when you see somebody get done like this, then you know that's where we're headed. Because this is not, for one, this is not the only time it's happened. This is just probably one of the largest numbers, and so that's why they're getting the headlines. But verify the verification, man. So, anyways, just so that we can get through it, one of the strongest things that I saw here, obviously, deepfakes are way better than I thought at this point, and trust itself is becoming something that people or companies are probably going to build infrastructure around. Right? You get somebody gets done like this, you better believe somebody's working overtime to kind of find some kind of company or something that's going to make sure this doesn't happen. And right now we have companies that spent decades building security around passwords and two-factor authentication. Guess what? They're gonna be adding this in because then it went to biometrics, and now AI basically can imitate a human signals with trust, through the face, voice, mannerisms, presence in general. So I don't know, y'all. Right now, what do y'all think? If your boss or the president of the United States hopped on, I don't know if you're gonna be on there or not. I don't know, but if he said he's trying to get some money from you, are you doing it? If it looked like them, sounded like them, said they was gonna send you I don't know, a signature in the mail. It was LeBron James. Say, hey man, I want you to come get on the golf channel with me. Fly out to Pebble Beach. You get out there, it ain't nobody. But you done sent the money because guess what? They had the package for you. Hey, we're gonna give you all the exclusive LeBron stuff, the newest shoes, and we're gonna spend the day together. 2,800. You get to Pebble Beach. You bought your own flight. Nobody's there.
Nobody
Nobody's
there
there.
but you.
What y'all doing?
Who could scam you like me? Nobody.
Basically,
Man.
basically.
Yo, no, this is a crazy story because it is real, y'all. It is real about these people getting scammed. So I wanted to throw it in the comment section real quickly because we got a few comments. Good morning. You got the real Dark Waters in the building. Morning,
What's
morning.
up? What's
Appreciate you
up?
for rocking with us as well. And like Tickles Ralph said earlier, he got to the park, so he about to play that pickleball. But man, he also said I would need to see two of Joseph's kids to prove it's him and give me the name of the fourth one. Yeah,
Golly. Yeah. Yeah.
um, you gotta first prove
Specifically.
you gotta first prove you're real because I'm not giving them up just like that. He's an ain't that been happening to the dudes flying out IG models for years now. You would think, right? You would think they show up with like, wait, where'd you going? Oh no, flight's got changed.
Facts.
Account deleted. Oh no, it all happened. And then also, Teco Rouse said $2 million. We are meeting in person. I know we talked about it, but I just want to bring it back up here again because that's that. The world has changed, so we got to go back to some older methods to make sure that we are actually seeing things. But I want to point up this video real quickly because this guy, he downloaded a software that actually it's a software that's actually for scammers that basically swap their faces out. And it's specifically marketed to scammers so that way they can have real deep fakes, right? So back in the day, they used to have this whole thing where you're supposed to put your hand, like she shows you right here, your hand in front of your face, three fingers, so on and so forth, and you'll be able to like beat the technology. So there's a video on LinkedIn that was going around where this guy was like, "Hey, I want a Zoom call with you. This is a job interview. Can you put your fingers in front of your face?" And he's like, "Why you want to do that?" After a while, going back and forth, the guy hung up the phone. He never did it. So it's like, probably was a scammer. But I'm telling you, like now the technology has improved to the point that that's not even an issue for these guys.
No.
That's not even an issue anymore if you put your hand or your finger in the face and the whole test thing there. So it's very
Bro,
interesting how things have changed.
I was messing around with an AI like a few months ago. It's called an enhancer. Bro, you can literally like I can have this set up where I'm just sitting right here. I can do all of this, talk exactly what I'm saying. If you're a dancer, you can do all the dance moves. You know how Big Millie Vanilli, you know what I mean? You come out there, you do all the dance moves, and then you put it in the AI, and you can turn it into a blonde headed white woman with blue eyes. You
Wow.
can turn it into, whoever you want it to be, and they'll do and say the exact words and moves that you were doing. It's out there for sure.
Yeah.
And it's not that expensive. But the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, so you saying that one was marketed towards scammers and
Scammer.
stuff.
Yeah.
For the one that I was using, it's more so for AI enthusiasts or marketers, like basically around products. So you're like, hey, you know, these are my favorite Gucci glasses. It's crazy, and you put them on. Well, then your AI is putting them on and them on them or whatever, saying whatever you wanted to say. But I
Mm-hmm.
could see, I mean, obviously months ago, I could see, I was like, man, yeah, somebody is gonna get over because there was, and I'm inside of the school community as well. So I'm looking, I'm reading. There's
Yeah.
an interesting amount of individuals who were, going from themselves to very, very beautiful women, right? That aren't real.
Wow.
And so I'm like, what are you using this for? Probably like OF or something. I don't know. But either way, it's possible out there right now, y'all.
Yeah, it's a wild world we live in, for sure. So we want to let you guys know this so you can protect yourselves. Make sure that you are up to date on what's going on because, like I said, this person that I talked about on LinkedIn was sharing their story. They were going through the interview process, and right now, a lot of people are going through interview processes. They're trying to figure out, okay, what's going on. And we even had a guest on here before the Billions who kind of shared his experience about being on a call with the interviewer and be like, "Yo, is this a scam?" And what are they scamming? What are
Yeah.
they trying to get? Your personal information, your
Yeah,
social
buddy.
security number, all these different things that are identifiable, so they could do identity theft on you. And so, like Tech Coach said, most very beautiful women aren't real. He said, "Be careful, beware, beware. They trying to catch you."
Hey, that's
So
by the way, that's in real life as well, fellas. If
yeah.
if she if she looks too perfect, might be a man. I'm just saying.
You gotta be careful these days. Two. How you gonna how you gonna verify that? I don't know. I'll leave it up to you. Verification process. I don't know. Check the
Luckily,
chin line or
luck,
whatever.
luckily, luckily, black men don't cheat, and I'm married, so I don't have to verify anything. I
Exactly.
don't know how they
Exactly.
doing it. I don't know.
Exactly. It's a crazy world to date, man. You need to know somebody from high school and let's lock it down at this point. But listen, y'all, let us know your comments, your thoughts, and your opinions on this topic. We're gonna keep it rolling for sure. But yeah, this deep fake situation is something that definitely affects us all. Also, if you're on YouTube, there's another situation here that we definitely want you to let you know is that YouTube has changed the game in regards to how it responds to videos and in regards to how it basically tracks their metrics and what is important now. And so we definitely want you to know because sometimes we're like, especially if you're on YouTube, you're like, hey, wait a second, why is it not working? Uh, and, so YouTube just made Again, every very made it easy for creators. But is it really, really, really something that will move the needle? Let's talk about it. So, starting today, August 24th, every video on YouTube gets a free view the second someone's thumb slips and they accidentally tap play. No watching required, just a little tap, no engagement required, just existing on someone's screen for a fraction of a second. And welcome to the new math. Congratulations. So 0 seconds is the minimum of time required to view anything starting today, the 24th. 30 seconds is the old unofficial watch time threshold YouTube used to use for a long time. But then they started to do what other platforms like TikTok and IG do with shorts. They're basically expanding into that. So, what does the change actually mean if you're on YouTube, if you're creating videos? Old rule, a long form video, you had a roughly, like I said, 30 seconds before the YouTube played. There was never this, counted it as an official view for 30 seconds, right? That was never officially published, but it was just a vibe everybody was understood and they knew within the community. Now, the new rule is the view count starts instantly, right? And 0 0.4 seconds because you accidentally landed on a page about competitive cheese rolling, whatever. It's all being captured now. So this is this just a vanity metric that we have to ask ourselves, or is it something that will really impact you, AdSense, things of that nature? So it's really both. It's both a vanity number, and it actually that matters. And here's why. YouTube insists that this does not necessarily affect creator earnings or partner program eligibility. Those are still tied to separate metrics called engaged views and the real meaningful number that actually pays the bills, right? So the number everyone sees, like the public view, that number at the bottom we're all watching is about to inflate for sure. And that number actually determines the creator's paycheck stays exactly the same. So there's two different numbers that can be looked at, right? The view count, that's one. Paycheck, that's another one. So that's hidden away in the analytics under advanced mode where regular viewers will never look to find that. So your favorite creators are going to be looking like they're more popular overnight. But that doesn't mean they're going to be making more money overnight. And so the winners for this will be the creators because they do have bigger numbers on every thumbnail, better looking channel stats. So that's good for them when they want to do brand deals. And YouTube finally matches TikTok, Instagram, and others when it comes to that cross platform corner rule. And making them look like, hey, like TikTok has huge numbers. We got huge numbers here as well. Now, the people that lose out on this are the brands and advertisers because now when they're negotiating sponsorships, they now require asking for engaged views as well on your paying for exposure sort of situations that people have. Anyone doing year-over-year analytics, August 2026 numbers won't clearly compare to July 2026. This will be a huge difference. So enjoy the asterisks because they're going to be there. They're going to ask you questions about that. And so what this means is that since 2015, YouTube already did the exact move for shorts back in March 2025. So that's why you see those numbers shot up for shorts compared to long form content. So the direction of the entire industry is now about exposure replacing engagement as the headline number everywhere. So starting Sunday, every creator on the platform gets to feel like they leveled up overnight, even though mathematically nothing about it really actually affects the audience and change even that much of a bit. So what are your thoughts on this? Do you feel like it's cool that YouTube is now doing things for the same thing for long form content? If you're a YouTuber, are you happy about this change? What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment section below. And while they do that, I wanted to see, Trey, if you had any thoughts about this, especially because you are an avid YouTube uh, YouTube professional. This is something that you actually kind of played with already in regards to shorts. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah. I mean, I'm on shorts, I'm on long form, and so I'm looking to see what it does today because it is today, right? It starts today.
Yeah, the 24th. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens on the outside. So what I think, bro, I think uh they like they know that these creators like vanity metrics. Hey, let me see the numbers go up. Let me see, you know, I want to be able to show, hey, yeah, I got this viral vid right here. Check it out. They know that, so they're like, look, let's open the floodgate a little bit, and then we'll have more people creating because more people will be seeing what they want to see, to continue to, to not get as discouraged. We already created this society where, hey, you can't lose. If you lose, you're crying all over the place. You're spewing all over everybody because you lost, because you're not used to losing, because everybody gets participation trophy. So they open the floodgate. Hey, if they're on there for 1 second and they don't even click, we're gonna count it as a view, and good to go. The biggest piece is, like, y'all know, I was a creative partnerships manager. So you got people who are gonna come to you, like you mentioned, these brand deals and stuff. Hey, uh, I get this amount of views and I'm looking for this amount of money. Well, guess what? I was always like, yo, let me see them analytics, my guy. I need to see I need to see your back end analytics. Pause. But and here's the thing. Here's the thing. Most of the time, most people don't know what to look at. So they're looking at the outside, when boom, on your analytics showing a whole different story. So I would say, if they're businesses or people looking to partner with creators, you need to be like, hey, show me your engaged views, show me your average view duration, and show me that watch time, because those are the real numbers. I don't care what your views. I don't care what that looks like, because the average view duration is what I need to know. Engaged views is what really makes the money. If you're a creator, you're gonna look at that too. Look at engaged views, because engaged views is where your money gonna come from. Not those. We already see you already see the disparity in those anyways. You might be like, oh, my video got 1.2 million views, but then you look at the engaged views and it's at 700 and some thousand. You getting paid off to 700 and some thousand. So right now, what I think is going to happen is, instead of what example I give, 1.2 to 700,000, it might be like, I don't know, 1.8 or whatever. So it'll just, that number will go up, but that engaged views is what you got to look at. So I'm interested to see. Obviously, I'm nerd out on the numbers. Just that's I look at those. So I'm interested to see what it's gonna do. But yeah, it's one of those things. Like I said, psychologically, you see higher numbers, you get more enthusiastic to create more content, and that's better
True.
for YouTube, so they can continue to provide for their customer, which is the viewers. So yeah, interested to see, for sure.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely encourage more people to be active on it. Simpler, as it's kind of like the similar dopamine hit when TikTok came out, how people were blowing up on there. People were like, "Man, I'm making more views here than I am other places," and I'm not too sure. 'Cause I can't really speak on how many people were paid out or things of that nature. But I just know that
Not
dopamine
much.
hit. Yeah, not much, right? But that dopamine hit of just having those vanity numbers make you feel like you're on top of the world. And you might get more popular for sure, and people get more followers and stuff like that. And so I think that's what it's tied to, is that feeling, that dopamine hit of like, wow, look at what I've done, and I've gotten viral. And so YouTube's like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just do that because
Yeah, yeah.
at least we paying people. So at least if we get more engagement and we're paying people, at least we're getting a lot more attention on the channel, and that's what everybody's grabbing for, is that exposure. Like you said at the end, the attention is really what people are after, versus just or the exposure is replacing engagement. That's what I meant to say, as what's more important. Now, the fact that if it is that they're still going to pay you the same, but they're going to still get you that a little bit more, well, at least the numbers are going to
Well,
say you got more exposure, right?
and let's be honest, it could go up, right? Like, maybe, because there might be some people who, they watch or they see your video and then they actually end up watching more of it or clicking on it. So
Mm-hmm.
because ultimately I think that would still work the same. Hey, if
Yeah.
more people stay on it, then they're gonna give more impressions to that video, so that means more people are gonna be able to see it. But
Yeah.
um that outside number that you see, just know it's not the real one. Which, by the way, like I said, it wasn't ever the real one. If you always went into your analytics, you'd be able to see engaged views, and that's the real number. So it is what it is on that. Um, yeah, I'd be interested to see. It's funny because most people though they have no clue what to do once they go viral. So I've been seeing a lot of people like they have the viral video, and then you go to their page, and then it's like, and I'm talking about on like the TikToks and stuff. Then you go to their page, and then it's like them dancing or in the car. Like it's so funny because you can tell like man they don't know what to do, so they're just doing a bunch of different stuff, and
Uh,
it's like man. So like nobody wants to squander that moment when you get it, but then it's like, but what do you do when you get it? So I have seen that, but
mm-hmm.
hopefully it doesn't look like that on YouTube. That's why I'm interested to see. Like, is it gonna be like that crazy, like just all of a sudden, whoa, this is wild, or is it just gonna be like gradual, little, little boost here and there?
Yeah, yeah. Well, time will tell for sure.
Yeah.
Before we transition over to the other segment, I want to just kind of ask you a question live, like in case somebody's listening here and they're like, "Hey, what do I do when a viral moment comes my way?" What would you say to that person?
What did you go viral for? Like that's number one. But if you're in your niche and you're in whatever you're doing and you went viral, you need to figure out how to recreate that video in a different way. Most people go total opposite. Like I said, like you see it and they do like something totally different or something they saw somebody else do, and it's like the algorithm, aka the people, just told you what they wanted to see from you. Do the
Hmm.
same thing. It's like that's the easiest thing to do. Do the same exact thing. Like maybe you tweak a little bit, but essentially the same video. So whatever the
Yeah.
structure of that video was, however long it was, similar things you said in it, just change whatever the topic is that time. But it should be the same thing. But most of the times, what you see is they went viral for this, and then their next 5, 6, 10 videos is all over the place, something totally different. And then you see you can see exactly what happens is supposed to happen. Like it's nothing, nowhere near, nowhere close. But I think people are scared to number one, they're scared to not copy, but emulate. Like just hey, you see that this is working, just do it, and then they're scared to do the same thing that they did that worked, and they feel like they got to do something different when the people have told you what they wanted to see from you.
Mm, mm. Good insight for sure. Good insight, y'all. Let us know your comments. Are you gonna be? Let us know your thoughts on this. Are you gonna start doing more YouTube videos? Tech Coach Ralph, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this as well, since you are an avid YouTuber yourself. So listen, let us know in the comment section below. But before we go on to that, I just want to let you know that the Tech Wire, we're here, we're rocking with you real quickly on this. So just so you know, the Tech Wire, if you have not been familiar with this, a segment that is brought to you by Secure the Badge. You can check out for all upcoming tech events that they have on there. Visit the website for more. You can also join the community if you want to find out. Now, there's actually a little changes and updates to it. You could actually, and I'll probably share this real quickly so you guys can see it. It won't take too much time. But if you ever go to the website, you can see that they have right here, they have it where you can actually go and do drop down menus now. So you can kind of find out, okay, what am I interested in? Channel, cloud, cyber, any specific area of tech or other industries or verticals. You can check it out for yourself here. You could specifically go by month, even by if it's this year or you want to plan for something for 2027. And the person that founded this website, we were talking. He's like, "Yeah, bro, I got to update it. I got some things for you guys. So definitely check it out for yourself here." Here are the last couple of dates that he has in August, but September, they have quite a few events. There's events in October as well. So definitely check it out for yourself. Again, I'll secure their badge. And he wanted to mention to me, because I asked him as well. I said, "Hey, how's it looking right now for folks if they want to go ahead and get tickets?" He's like, "I got a lot of tickets to give, a lot of tickets to share with people. So if you want to join the community, the link is on that website for you to join the community. And there are a lot of tickets that are now being offered. So go to securethebadge.com. You can join the community, and the tickets literally pay for the membership of that community. So go ahead, check it out for yourself, and let us know your thoughts and opinions. Also, want to let you know that right now we're going to go into our brown box special, y'all. And if you're not familiar with that, that's basically the part of the segment where we talk about a story of somebody that either got let go, fired from their job, or straight up quit. We're not, this is something that we all experience. So we're basically sharing from our experience with y'all. And so this is a compilation really of like what is the funniest story that you have seen of somebody getting fired. And this one was very interesting. So uh, this is actually kind of sad at the same time the way the person did it. But basically, the guy said, "My coworker tried to get 3 days off by using death of father family bereavement benefit. He used first a first generation chat GBT to write a bogus obituary. The obituary said born in 1948 and was a proud Korean War veteran. Needless to say, he didn't know that the Korean War was actually from 1950 to 1953. So daddy was allegedly running around fighting communists at age 3 years old. Uh, and so at work, HR department asked to send flowers, and the coworker couldn't provide an address for a funeral home. The story was unraveling, so HR wanted to see any kind of receipt showing he went 2,000 miles away for a funeral. Obviously, there was no receipts of any kind for a plane flight, gas, out of state restaurant, nothing, nada. Then somebody searched online genealogy and found that daddy actually died in the 1980s. So his father really did die. And there was a tombstone posted online. Best of all, his wife posted public pictures on Facebook. That's how crazy this scam goes. Public pictures on Facebook for the day in question. Great day at the beach, she said in her public picture. And this coworker was documented as being at the local beach. Needless to say, that much was enough to get him fired. So, what are your thoughts on this crazy story, y'all? I don't know if I would ever use the death of my father as an excuse to go to the beach. If you can't get a day off to go to the beach, then that's a different conversation. But
Yeah.
to use your dad and to make up a whole elaborate story about the Korean War and not even know the dates, and now they want to send the flowers, and you're like, I don't remember where the funeral was. Yeah, you deserve to
No,
get fired.
no bueno, man. That's almost as bad as, like, I'll never forget this, man. It's just almost as bad as the guy in fourth grade who said my dog ate my homework. Like, bro, that is literally the number one like joke used for that type of situation. Why would you do that? But this is, yeah, this is worse. That is worse, bro. Because I mean, yes, his dad was already passed away, but I don't know. I wouldn't do that kind of stuff right there. It's just not worth it. It's
Yeah,
better if you went to him to see. Most people would be surprised that if they just asked in the right way or structured the right deal. Hey, I haven't had a vacation in 3 years and my wife is on my back.
yeah.
Is there any way that I can set this up? It's 3 days. I'll work a weekend or I'll work
Mhm.
extra however many hours for the next 3 weeks after it. But like this is necessary. Go to HR with that just came out my brain. I don't even know. I
Yeah.
just popped that up out of there. But what am I saying? Man, if you just go to them and be for real and truthful, you never know what somebody would say. Go to the right person as well. Right? Like
Hmm.
maybe you have, some kind of relationship with the CEO. Maybe you go to him with that story and you know he can make it happen. Maybe you go to
Yeah.
the right person in HR. Hey man, I know most people hate HR, but if you get a good comrade there, you can make some stuff shake. So that's all. I don't know, man. I just believe in telling the truth, and you never know what can happen. The worst they can say is no, and
Yeah.
then and I've seen people make some decisions off of a no too now. Hey, they said no. I'm still going. I'm
I'm
like,
out
for
of here.
real? For real? Woo, you better than me. Guess what? They was back in there the next day or week, whatever it was, still working.
Mm.
I don't know what
Yeah.
happened. Maybe they got rolled up. I don't know, but they still there. So there's other ways, but I wouldn't do that though. Not my family. I can't
Yeah.
rely on my people.
Yeah, it's
Then
totally not worth it, man. It's totally not worth it. And I think that especially because I don't know if your wife would be happy to find that out, like that you did that. I mean, obviously, I think that I'm still kind of stuck on the whole using your father thing. Like what did this man do to you that you like? You know what? I'm gonna fake your death.
about to
Uh,
cash in.
and cash in on this because whatever the case may be. Yeah, I think it's definitely never worth it. Y'all, let us know in the comment section your thoughts on this because this is a crazy story. And if you like Brown Box specials like this, let me know in the comment section. I'll bring them back around more stories like this. But yeah, no, it was definitely nuts, y'all. Definitely nuts. But we want to shout out those that definitely rock with us this morning. We got Tech Coach Ralph in the building. Thank you so much for rocking with us this morning. The real Doc Waters
Appreciate you.
as well.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much for
Appreciate
rocking
you.
with us. We appreciate you as always. And for everybody else that is below that are watching, that are just tuning in, listening, we appreciate you for rocking with us on this episode of Talk That Tech. The
Number one tech morning show in the world. We'll see y'all next week, baby.
Peace.